And okay, microphone does appear to be working. So now what? I just want to work on this stupid game. That's all I want to do. Let's just work on this stupid game. Hello. I don't know why I am just not feeling it right now. Okay. Nah, it's because I need to have... Oh. Do I even want to see if that project loads? Yeah, you'd hope. Because I was thinking of seeing if I could do that. Where's Waldo thing again? Again, the hello, that's not even the emote. Just a plain hello. I guess that's kind of how I'm feeling anyway. I don't even remember what... Is it this? No, that's Bump Squad. Sure, restart now. That's today. I'm just gonna reinstall, re-update, and re-import. It's been the whole day. It's just everything has been like that. Okay, no, I am selling merch again. I need to prepare to sell merch. Meaning I need to have some kind of something. Which I had all of these. Which are cute, but... Is anybody gonna want that on a button? Ad break starting soon? Are you gonna pop up with a timer that tells me the ad break is starting? There we go. Jeez. That took a good, like... 15. You want that on your butt? So wait, did I? Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought I opened it. Okay, just out of curiosity. Okay, before I do anything, how much stuff do I have that I could use? Oh, did I say button? Yes, I said button. I have those pixel art buttons. I guess it doesn't have to be pixel art. Because at this point I'm realizing if I'm selling buttons, I need to make it so that it is... like a... It's like it needs to be a statement piece, I'm realizing. Okay. So how much of this is generic? Like who's gonna want an angry carrot? This isn't even pixel art either. This is voxel art that was just squashed down into pixels. Okay, I'm just selling generic stuff. Yeah, these are cute. But... I could make a button look like a gotcha ball. I don't know what I would put in the ball, but... I do have a little goblin sprite I could put on a button. I think I did. I made those into buttons. Yeah, this is the one that I was a little surprised I did not have this as like separate images. I mean, that's generic. Could probably clean up the curve on that leaf there too, but I mean, that is a generic thing. I guess technically Mothman's a generic thing too, right? And I think I have some Mothman buttons, maybe. Okay, I don't think I have this. We'll just pull this up as an image. As a maybe. And then... yeah, this is what I need to do to plunk, is do like this kind of thing. Like make some kind of tile set of some kind. Yeah, and then if I could figure out a way to do like 3D arrows too. That'd be cool. Okay, no, but I'm selling random merch things. It's why I didn't want to start doing that. It's because I was like, I just want to make my stupid games. I don't want to sell merch. I think this looks fairly good. It's not something you could sell anybody though. I'm glad I remembered Patricia Texon again. Okay, the goblin was the other one that was like, I don't think I have that on a button, but it is just a generic goblin that I could go put on a button. Okay, it does have both of them. And then this is nice and round, but this is not. Yeah, okay, that's the two pieces of... yeah, okay, it's just a gotcha ball. Okay, the other question was... yeah, okay, I do have some other random sprites. Oh, the Halloween gnomes. That was the other one. I was like, I know I had another set of stuff that was generic. Oh, I guess I have a set of pixel mushrooms. I do, kind of. There's no shading or anything. Looks a little jaggy. Okay, and I have all the, yeah, I was gonna say, I got the ton of Pride gnomes. But then I had the whole set of Halloween gnomes. Yeah, I'm like, who's gonna want that on a button? Answer is... nobody. At this, I was like, I could get rid of the gnome part of this and just do an anglerfish, but... who's gonna want just an anglerfish on a button? Yeah, I don't think any of these are like No, if I'm gonna do a button, I need to have just like a pithy statement on a button. Which would be, do I do that in Krita? Do I do that? Do I keep the pixel art look and do that? Because I think I never did make a font file, I don't think. I think I've continued to just make all of the letters of the alphabet and then just put them into headers. And say, oh look, it's a blue sky. That's what it looks like, and then I never turned this into like a font. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, this is all capital letters though. If I wanted to make something that wasn't capitalized, that would be harder. Is that whole album? That was the whole thing? Oh, it is. It is just a bunch of quick songs. Yeah, this was the other thing I was tempted to do. Is I'm like, oh, this looks, you know, vaguely like what Blunk is. Where it's like, oh, here's a chain reaction of a bunch of things in a grid. And this is free. It's the crazy thing. This is like Clockwork Cleanup that I was trying the other day too. It's like, that's a free game that is the same kind of idea. I don't know why both of them are free, because they look like interesting games, and I had fun with Clockwork Cleanup, so. Apparently I did not say button, and I only said button. But, so I guess if I made this into a sticker, then maybe. Why does Airspray look like it's having a hard time loading the image? Is it because it's massive? Is this absolutely massive? Yes, it's absolutely massive. Why is it absolutely massive? Wasn't it exporting it to a big size, not actually making it a big size? Is that the same thing with all of these? Yes, that's... Why? Why are these absolutely massive? How did this happen? Sprite size. This is like a 32 by 32, I think, right? No. So maybe 64 by 64? Okay, and then yeah, that is at a 2 size. Okay, there we go. So did that happen to all of these? Why are they all absolutely massive? Oh, it's cropping it to that. Okay, no, that's the sprite size. There we go. Is it when you export it, it just exports it absolutely massive? Weird. I have seen The Big Walk was released. Playing Space Engineers with a friend. If I were allowed to buy new games. I don't know. Maybe I could convince my girlfriend to play Big Walk with me. Because I did like The Witness, and a cooperative version of The Witness sounds fantastic. This is the special reward for 69th stream. Wasn't able to convince anyone to play Big Walk. Yeah, I don't know. None of my friends have mentioned the game in Discord. But I don't know. I guess I could ask. Because they definitely like multiplayer games, and like we've played Peak in terms of friend slop stuff. And this is kind of anti-slop, really. This is a handcrafted experience over 6 years. But hello, hello. Would play Big Walk with me? Well, I'm on a no buying games for the rest of the year. And beyond the one minor incident where I bought Replicat. That was required, though. That was required. I had a required purchase. I had to buy Replicat on mobile. It's kind of interesting that the characters don't match with the realistic world, and yet I feel like it works as a vibe for the game. You just dropped chicken in your soda? I'm assuming not intentionally. You'd play Big Walk with me? Yeah, but then I got other stuff that not only do I want to do, but other stuff that I don't have any ideas. I don't know. The last couple times I tried to sell my art, it just, I mean, I'm selling it to okay. This is not a new thing that the kids are doing. You gotta douse your chicken and soda. Brings out the flavors of both things. Well, it's if you eat it and you drink it, why can't you just do both at the same time? That's what they did with ranch on pizza, right? Or no, what was it? Oh, potato chips. That's the putting the potato chips in the sandwich. It's like, well, if I eat the potato chips after I eat the sandwich anyway, well then... Okay. I just want to get distracted doing other things. Like playing Big Walk. No, I got so many other games that I've started, too. That I should be doing. And then I wanted to test this, because... not only is it free, but also very much in the same vein as Plunk. It's again that, like... it's actually an RPG, and you have to... attack and defend, but... Big Walk is good. It looks good. That's what... It's like... I liked The Witness a fair bit, and a cooperative version of The Witness sounds like an absolute blast. I mean, I guess this is not just solving mazes. It's solving other kind of puzzles, but... It looks good. It looks like a lot of fun. Especially because you have these, like, interesting points. You have these points of interest that are, like, a completely different color compared to the rest of the world. That, like, they really stick out. And if there's a whole bunch of these... boy, would that be tempting. You want me to play Magic Circle and Big Walk? Playing with Attic on Rings and Pomo. Nice. As in streaming it, or no? Is this, just for funsies, or with Twitch chat? Okay, Rings and Attic on streaming, okay. So you're still part of the stream to a degree, but not actually streaming it, so. Playing again on Tuesday. Nice. And you got me tempted to ask my friends if they would be interested in doing Big Walk. Well, because wait, how many people do you need? Because I thought it was like they had a number of puzzles for a number of people. And like you have to have like 2 people or something? Yeah, okay, at least 2. But it goes up to like a certain amount, right? 2, right? Where it's like 6? 4 plus. Okay, okay. So 4 is the most you need. Or as many as 12. Okay. But you need... There's a handful of puzzles, or at least there's some of the puzzles where you need at least 4 people, right? Yeah, one was not enough. Yeah, no. But and that's why I didn't immediately like purchase this. Not only because am I trying to not buy games for the rest of the year, but also because I knew it was multiplayer. Puzzles changed based on how many people are in your game. Oh, I was thinking it was some puzzles for 2 people, some puzzles for 3 people, some puzzles for 4 people. That's a much more interesting way of doing it, is just changing the puzzle based on the number of people. Okay. Again, like I said, I don't want it. Okay, do I make some kind of pixel art? Or do I... Okay, so did that happen to all of these? Yes, this looks like it's absolutely massive. So, is it when I exported it? I would assume it wouldn't actually change the size of the image, it would just change... That's just weird. Wild. Okay. Oh, that was the other question, was do I want to take any of these and try to retrofit these to be some kind of generic object, or more generic object than just a... Again, I think these are kind of neat, but this is not something that you would have on a button. And I don't know that this is anything you would have on a sticker either. I mean, this was just a challenge for me to do 30 images in a month. And I am surprised I managed to do it. That's the thing, it's like if I push myself to do a set of daily goals, I can do it. Okay, so that was the question, is if I'm gonna do buttons, then do I boot up Krita and do little pithy statements on a button this away, or do I... What did I mention with Plunk? That I guess you can kind of see. I think I figured out a different direction to go with the art that makes the... Oh, that was me trying to fix the... Not fix. That was me trying to change the camera. Although I don't think I got very far. Right. Yeah, okay, because I was going to do perspective, and then... The fact that you can see into that button is a little horrifying. Something like this. Did it change the size, or did it change the... There we go. I was gonna say the rune stones have now become like microchips, and I was like, okay, now like a retro arcade pinball kind of thing, I think would make more sense. I didn't fully model this, I just threw it together in Unity and then just slapped a random bit of pixel art, but I'm like, okay, I think that does make more sense than the runestone thing as I was trying to do. And then I just have to figure out what the grid here looks like. But I think it is as simple as just doing like the... Yeah, because here they just have the generic, like, rivets kind of thing. And then they do a different set of colors. Or they do slightly varied colors between all of the tiles. And I think I had that going at one point.
Is he on to something? Is he on to any leads? Is he on to something? Am I waiting for a reason? Am I
okay, wait, that's placing the camera.
Am I asking the right questions? Do I know where the fuck we are? When's the last time I felt happy, exalted in the sea, with the sun illuminated over the other side of me? All aboard the artificial bereavement, conspicuous easement. I'm not gonna please him, I'll die if I leave him.
I needed to move this on the one. No, okay, that's...
Am I still changing? Am I still molting in the sea?
I'm so distracted. I knew, it was like... And then the past few days have just been chores. I just went and did... I moved a bunch of stuff around in the house yesterday, and then I did yard work the day after that. There we go. Yeah, because then if I do like some kind of arcade style that makes the bumpers make sense. Like if it's a retro pinball arcade kind of thing. I'm like, pinball and arcade have been kind of together for a long time, so that makes sense. And then that makes the pixel art make sense and everything, so... I'm not working on the dumb dad blasted mother flipping game. I'm working on making buttons so that I have something to sell at the event. With the sun illuminated over the other side of me, all aboard the artificial bereavement, conspicuous easement. I'm not gonna please him, I'll die if I leave him. Again, these are like, this is kind of interesting. Again, it's not a statement piece. I feel like if I'm gonna do buttons, and then was like, okay, if I want to sell merch, if I want to sell some random crap, I'm like, it'd be fun to mess with the 3D printer now that I'm doing 3D models. Just do this absolutely massive. Oh yeah. I was gonna say, I want like a different font. And I was doing this one as my pixel font for a long time. I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Okay, I think I do need to just manually go in here and say... like that. central. No? Did you not? Oh, I didn't hit save. That would help. Okay, there we go. Oh, it breaks it up into 2 different lines of text. Interesting. Do you not let me... Oh, I thought I needed to just shrink it on the diagonal, but whatever. Okay. To this paint layer, which is behind the other layer, can I... I need this to be square. And then by square, I also need like another layer. Wow, I was like, I thought I hit the button. Okay, and then I want a circle. I want it from exactly one corner to the other. Nope, you can't hit shift until after you start drawing it. Nah, it's not white. Okay. Now maybe we do like a red, because I'm like, that'll really tell me. Here is the outer edge of the... Ugh, I want to hit shift first. You goof. Okay, there. If I turned that into a button, then yes. That would fit. Thank you for the hydrate. I just figured this would be... Oh, wait. That was the other thing. If I'm gonna do random merch things... No, don't... God, balls. I'm just not here right now. I don't know why. No, don't... Yeah, okay, no. Don't remind me that Redbubble never did... That's years ago. Literally years ago. I set it up to try to sell things on Redbubble. Okay, I want buttons specifically, not stickers or phone cases or wall art or kids and babies. Yeah, okay, no, I'm not trying to sell kids or babies. I don't want to buy any kids or babies. Buttons. Accessories? Pins. Is this enamel pins? There we go, okay. So if I look at buttons specifically. Now, are these popular buttons? Most relevant. Trending? I was gonna say, and I wonder how much of this is like AI. Yeah, okay, some of these are just like fan art things, but yeah, okay, there's just a fair amount of these that are... So I was definitely on the right track with the gay gnomes. A bubble pin? That's fantastic. No, okay, but I'm looking for generic stuff. I keep looking at... Yeah, the Eat the Rich one. The caterpillar. Hades Town? Interesting. I went and saw Hades Town recently. I'm like, oh wait, I get that reference. Yeah, okay, so these are just straight up white text on a black background. That's fantastic. That's a great idea. But that's, again, I'm not... It's, whatchamacallit. Heated rivalry. Wow, that took me a while to get to. Oh, letterboxed. They don't have a remind me to drink water? I feel like that would be one of the... What is the hand symbol here? It's not diamond hands. I was like... Huddle for... Okay, I guess I'm not the only one who liked Bubble. Yeah, there's a good amount of these things that are band related, but... Nyan Cat is still popular? As it should be. I do like a Nyan Cat. It's some of those that I'm like, a popular meme that was popular a while ago. I wonder... It was just interesting to me talking to the coworker that is 10 years younger than me and still having some of the same memes or even like the same SpongeBob references. It was like, did they teach that? I just assume some of these things just fall out of fashion. Okay, so there's a good amount of these that are pithy statements or for like a band or something, but because I need generic stuff, probably
I'm absent-minded.
pithy statements it is.
I'm absent-minded. I'm absent-minded. I'm absent-minded.
Unless I want to do like flag pins, of which I've already done all this LGBT gnomes.
I'm absent-minded. I'm absent-minded.
Yeah, so this kind of thing where it's just like that's kind of what I was doing with this here. But then the question is, do I put some kind of image on here, or do I do just the text? The ones with black background, white text don't have an image. Oh, that was the other thing, is the Where's Waldo? Did I want to try to find that project and open that project? Oh, I need to update my portfolio too. I guess it's not like absolutely right now, but why is it so small? Yeah, okay. If it's a generic thing, use text for the most part. Where did this come from? It's a fantastic phrase, but I have no clue where it came from. Is it now? Is it now? I'ma be there too. Oh, let me down, let me down. I might be over soon. Okay, so is there another site that I could look at as well? What's fourth wall? Although that's the one that's my fourth wall shop, of which nobody's bought anything. These are connected, right?
I'm absent-minded. I'm absent-minded.
Yes. Why? You can see my Instagram, but it doesn't load on fourth wall? Gee, thanks. Okay, so do you have just fourth wall in general? Instead of my shop? Okay, I don't want to go to I want to search it. Because this is purely for like creators and stuff though, right? But then it's their brand as opposed to other brands, so that might be a good idea to look at. Shops? I was like, I want to actually... Product catalog. No, this is what you can make as a creator with your fourth wall shop, okay? But that doesn't answer my question of what do other creators... Are you not advertising the other creators' home pages? Examples. Maybe examples? I'm just kind of surprised that they don't link to other actual creators' pages. You'd think you would want to show examples here? Okay, case studies. With not links. But with blurbs of, okay, this person and this. Interesting. Okay, and how many of these people do I actually know? The answer is, I've heard the name Will Neff. That's about it. I've not actually watched anything. Okay, but just as an example of a random creator. The line of Christmas merch, I guess. Yeah, although I think that's, again, it's like if you're doing... Because it's you as a brand, basically. Which only works if you have some kind of following. Which is not, again, it's not gonna make sense for me trying to sell generic stuff. So this was not a good one to look at. Okay, so I do need to just figure out some pithy statements to put on pins, essentially. And then maybe... Is there a, like, best-selling pin? What is it? Best-selling pin? I guess Etsy. Okay, Etsy was the other one I was gonna look at. Certified Silly Goose. Yeah, I was like... black background, white text with some kind of image. It's kind of the thing I was thinking of doing anyway, but this is just kind of reinforcing it. Might have found a group to do Big Walk after all. The problem is it starts at 3 a.m. I could probably do that. It's not like I will be every day, so I'd probably take a midday nap on the day that you're accepted. Yikes. Oh no. I am out of it. It's 7 o'clock and I'm yawning like I'm tired. I did have an alarm go off this morning. I put in an alarm. Okay, these are enamel pins. I meant What are the button pins? How about like a selling button pin? But what's the... Okay, when I said pins, I meant... Okay, again, categories, accessories. These are electronics, not accessories. Decals and skins? Okay, maybe not. Crafts and supplies? Maybe. That's neat. Oh, that's fun. Okay, and now I'm thoroughly distracted. Home and hobby. Well, when I put in pin, button pins? Is that what they're called? Yeah. Not everybody should have a weird as sleep cycle as you do. Well, you were at least the staying up in the middle of the night. You're in the majority. For people I've met, it is me and my family are the only people that I know that are morning people. Everyone else I've met is not a morning person. Okay, how about best selling button pins? Top reviews. Yeah, that's just custom buttons. You can buy some custom buttons. I meant... Okay, maybe Redbubble was the place to look. Yeah, but that's a pack of whimsical pins. Which I feel like is more like a sticker kind of thing. Yeah, and that's 200 5-star reviews as opposed to 2K 5-star reviews. Cause so then can I filter by... Yeah, most of these are just... John's 30th birthday. It's my birthday. Okay, no, again, these are all custom buttons. Okay, this is not the place to look for buttons. Or pins or whatever. So what I really should do is finish making this into some kind of actual pixel font so that I could use it for here instead of doing this font. Do I have that? I have that water droplet sprite somewhere, right? Did I call it water drop or something? Did I label it in a way that would make sense? The other question is, did I put it under Twitch sprites? And the problem with that is stream assets, nope. Shoot. Because where did I put the... That's those. That's those. Twitch emotes? That's where I put it, under Gnome emotes and then Twitch emotes, and that's where I put the thing. Probably very random, but just closed the IDE. And that reminded you. Favorite part of Space Engineers is probably there is a block you could program with C#. That's neat. Yeah, any game that lets you program inside of the game is always kind of interesting and crazy to me. Oh, and it's been an hour. I shall sit. Yeah, I don't have to be beholden to using pixel art. I could do something else. But so far, that's been like the brand. Okay, the text. I want a little bigger. And then the droplet. I want a little bigger. Okay, should I just have the text? Or should I do an image? And if I'm gonna do this, I think it's because I want it to match. I don't want it to match up with the. It's because it's pixels. It feels like it should match up with the pixels here, if I'm gonna do that. Did you just rotate it? No, 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 no. I just wanted to size it up just a smidge. Nope. And then you rotate it and skew it. No, because it doesn't need the image. And then this is making me say I think I just heard thunder, meaning I'm very glad I did the yard work yesterday. Because that's what happened Tuesday. Okay, and then... that'll... Okay, let's do... like that. That might have been what I just had. That's what I had, that I just had, okay. So, give me more. Again, here I am typing and remind me to drink water again. Why? I am not here right now. Holy heck. Okay, so go back to accessories, pins. And then none of these are like the... Okay, so it's just the text in the middle. Is that even like to basic font there? That's not like Times New Roman or something, is it? I think this is the other reason why I was thinking I could put an image here, was because it really doesn't take up a lot of space if you... I think you may... okay, wait. I could break it up a little bit. If I do this and that... and you could just do remind me to drink. Okay, so I don't need it. I want to move it. Dadgummit. This is why you have to move it first, then you can press shift. Okay, that works a little better. Because that allows me to make it bigger. But then the question is, why am I using a pixel font for this? If I... The other problem is, I think the reason that I set out to do buttons and... well, it's because I think stickers would work better for the art I have, but I don't have a sticker maker. I got a button maker. Could I turn some of these into buttons? Yeah, but no, it's like, why would you have a button of, like, yawn? Man, I'm looking at the emotes. I'm like, I mean, I like those emotes. Kinda bummed I don't see them. But I gotta be a cool enough kid for people to give me money. Wait, there's a way you can center this, right? Did I already make the emotional support pickle and gnome buttons? No, I was just kind of doing a look at if I wanted to sell buttons, what's kind of the way to do it, and the answer is either be a brand of some kind or have just text here. I feel like there's another site that's not Redbubble. Well, let's see, the question is, how am I... Because when you say emotional support pickle, do you mean, like, I make the... It's the adding text to it that I'm not sure. It's like, do I want to do that in Krita with... I don't know. I'm very much at a, like, confused state here. As I have been all evening and all week. I finished the game jam and I'm like, what do I do with myself? The dolls. one, that has an image on it. I guess that other one does like some colorful text or something. Okay, wait, there's a way to go back to the other one, right? What was the tab? It's like, oh, it's literally right there. Should work with Sleepy. Are you talking to me or you? Well, it's just because I don't know what, I don't know what to do. Like here, I need to remake a whole lot of the game. I'm like, okay, that I can do. I don't really want to do. You're sleepy? I'm more sleepy than I thought. I thought I was doing okay, and then it was like suddenly... Look at that! It's not even 7:30. Oh, I'm not cool enough to be the, Yes, I am also sleepy. And I should work on something. And I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. I need to make some kind of stuff for a button, but... The other problem with just using the pixel tag, like, this just doesn't feel like a me kind of thing, and I don't... But that's, I don't know, if you're buying a button, do you really care? I guess it depends on what the button... If you're buying a generic button at the mall, you're not gonna care one lick about the person behind it. Meaning, I should probably do whatever this font is. And... if I'm just selling this as a button, or if I'm doing my art, which was kind of the whole point of the thing. That's the other problem, is like the point of the thing was to sell my art. But I don't have a lot of stuff that's generic stuff to sell at the mall. Which is why... Instead of a bunch of buttons being sold on Etsy, people buy art buttons. Yeah, but is it tiny little pixel art? Is it, Oh, you sent an image. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, you could send... That frog that just says pain, agony even is fantastic. Well, and a lot of these are like doodles and things. No, and I realize people do buy art and they do buy prints of art and stuff. But I think it's also... Goodness me. I think it's also, if it speaks to them emotionally, and a lot of these are like... I don't know how many people are going to be that excited about an angry carrot. Yeah, because a lot of this is fan art. Yeah, Pickle Girly. No, it definitely is, like you said, if I put, like... Well, I'm just trying... I'm debating a little bit on what I want to do for the text. Like, if I did emotional support gnome, like, what am I doing for the text that says that? Because there's part of me that's like, I have all of these that I'd have to make a lowercase version of all of the letters. But like I did make, I thought I started making my own pixel font at one point. I had like the My First Pixel font, right? But I don't think it's a font file that you can do anything with. I called it My First Pixel font. Is it in here? My First... Yeah, My First Pixel font. Yeah, and I remember it wasn't super readable. Okay, so it's in here. Where exactly? Oh, pixel fonts. Okay, I did have a folder of pixel fonts, and then I did... Well, I think this is partially what started the whole, like, oh, I need to make the header and make these fonts better and more readable. Yeah, so I do have my own pixel font, too. Kind of. Because like I said, I remember this didn't end up being super readable. And it's also not a font file that I can move over easily. I know there's Vex. If I wanted the pixel font stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Because I actually did kind of like the... where it has an image. And like I said, that is just a little more me. Does that matter? Like I said, does that matter for the selling generic stuff at the mall? No, not at all. Did I get rid of the chocolate? Where'd it go? Do a pink water bottle? I guess that would be very me, but... Where did the droplet go? Because it says it's still visible. Unless I did delete it, which I might have just deleted it. Okay, and then for maximum confusion, I think it's under gnomes, then under gnome emotes, then Twitch emotes, and then this. Yes, okay. A walla? Oh, a ward. So, is that what you're trying to say? Oh, and then, yeah, because I wanted to kind of blow it up to large size. But then it looks a little off. Yeah, then it's the whole Mixels thing. Okay, stop selecting it. I want to zoom out and look at this. Oh, Owala is a type of water bottle. Oh, I missed it. I just saw it. You probably even see it on the stream there too. Okay, okay, okay. Um, I probably need to turn it up.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm gonna apologize to everybody else that can hear me because the dogs are about to bark like a lot. But can you still hear me?
Yes.
I just shut up. No, but I was saying do a water bottle, a pink water bottle, and make it look more like an Awala or a Stanley cup because then it'll be like the girlies will like it because like
Mmm. Yes,
you
yes, yes.
in like the girly community for like girl dinner and shit to be like I need to drink water. You see what I'm saying? But it's also you if you make it the pink version, but his like your pink water bottle, but then it's also like that would be like super cute.
Yeah, okay. I could do a whole bunch
Yeah, so
of.
either make it a Stanley Cup or like if you search a wallet, like Hillary Duff had an Awala at the thing. I kind of want an Awala now, by the way, like low key, buy me one. But anyways,
Oh, this thing.
yes,
Wait,
that
does
thing.
I've seen this. I feel like
Yes,
we were
and Hillary
looking
Duff
at
has one,
these or
and I
something,
want
right?
one. Yes, and Hillary Duff had one at the concert, and I want one because Hillary had one.
I think.
Danny
Oh,
has one,
is it raining?
but you could literally see it on the stage, like from where we were sitting, that Hillary had one.
Okay. So yeah, they're doing all the bright colors so that you can. Yeah, okay, candy coated and whatever.
But yeah, if you could like somehow make it look like either an Awala or a Stanley Cup, because those are the two like big water bottles with like the girly pops, and then make it say like what you already have on there with like remind me to drink water. That'd be like super cute. I think it'd be better to do a water bottle, a pink water bottle, instead of a water droplet.
Yeah, no, no, no. Now that you say the Stanley Cup kind of water bottle, I was like, yeah, okay, no, that I think is like you said, people do like their
Like
Stanleys.
they're huge. Exactly. Like make it look like exactly like that pink Stanley. Like do a pink Stanley.
Well, and yeah, again, I could do different colors too.
Oh yeah, you could totally make them different colors, and like the person could like pick their color. But I feel like you should do a pink Stanley just because like your pink water bottle like. But you could also print it as different colors. Let the
Yeah.
person pick.
Hmm.
I also just feel like the pink would stand out really well with the black background if you're gonna print it as a black background.
Yeah. Well, and some of that is just that's what I saw on Redbubble, and that was also my default is I like the white text on a black background.
Yeah, but that would also look really good with the pink. So also, side note, if you want to do your own version of the I didn't vote for him thing, I saw some buttons on Etsy that were like um, different variations of like a dumpster fire. And you could totally, or like just fire in general and like world on fire and stuff. And you could totally do like a dumpster fire or something and then
Hmm.
make it that be the text with it. Can you hear the dogs? Somebody is
Barely.
doing something outside and it's driving them crazy.
You talking the thunder?
No, like somebody's like mowing or some shit.
Hmm. Because I think I'm hearing thunder outside, which is interesting. Because I'm like, I don't think I see rain, but I thought I saw lightning. So
Well, if it's thunder or lightning outside, then it's even dumber that they're freaking mowing right now and driving the dogs crazy. Yes, Gorley, sorry about the woof woofs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so it can be picked up on the mic.
Damn, sorry. Y'all gonna have to get used to hearing the woof woofs on account of they'll be in the background more often in the future.
True. Yeah, they'll be a little. Yeah, I'll be a little closer to the barking.
Yeah. The door is not gonna block it out that much. Plus Dobby's probably gonna insist on being around while you're streaming. He's literally just like, Dobby. He's just come sat next to me because he can hear your voice, just to hear your voice.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're here, he's gonna want to be by you. Hey.
Oh,
Yeah, he's right
if I
next to me.
wanted to, I could just grab this image and then no.
I can't see what you're grabbing of an image right now because I'm on an ad break.
Oh yeah. No,
So I can
somebody had the pink Stanley. When I clicked on the image, it has a transparent background even.
Oh, well, no. Oh, you mean like to just transfer it over and then like draw it?
Yeah, if I wanted
Like,
to, but I was kind of like, now
no, you should do your own version of it.
yeah.
Wait, I think that is Thunder. I think I just heard Thunder.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's.
So like, why the fuck is somebody mowing their lawn while it is thundering out? Like, are they actually being that stupid? Oh my god, my next door neighbor is literally mowing his lawn on a riding lawnmower while it is straight up storming. Like
Mm-hmm.
the sky literally looks like it's about to start pouring, and he is doing a riding lawnmower. Like, how dumb can you be? That is insanity. That's wild. No wonder the dogs are going crazy. Freaking riding a lawnmower during a storm. I am tempted to start my dog, but I also don't have the energy.
I mean, the way I've been yawning, I'm like, I'm more tired than I thought for some reason.
I'm not actually tired. I'm just low energy.
Okay, maybe that's it.
Yeah. All right, ad break over. I can see what you're doing now. I see a pink square surrounded by other squares. What are you doing?
I'm trying to make a Stanley.
Okay, but like the bottom part should be go in more.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
that's.
it
I'm
shouldn't
getting
line up.
there.
Okay, I'm just
I'm
being
not good
obnoxious.
at art.
Yes, you are.
I have no eye for.
I mean, you have some eye.
It's not a very good eye.
You have more eye than the Cyclops in the Odyssey.
Well, that's because he got
Hee
stabbed in
I'm
the
a
eye
little.
by nobody.
I feel like I made a funny joke.
Mm-hmm. Also, I guess spoilers for the Odyssey. Again, spoilers for a
2,000 years
3,000-year-old.
old.
Yeah.
Sorry for the 2,000-year-old spoiler, y'all. How many people are in here? 5 people. So yeah, sorry to the 4 other people that are in here that
Also,
you
that is
might
a
have
very
spoiled.
surprising number to me because I'm like, I'm not even doing anything good or interesting here.
Oh, you saw the movie too, Pigorly? Wasn't it good? I've seen it twice. No, the gnome has seen it once. I've seen it twice. I will tell you what's not good though. Do not see it in 40x. It was painful. I normally like 40x movies, but that one was painful. Or maybe I'm just getting old. But that is like the consensus that I've heard from like online of other people that have seen it in 40x too. Is like it was a lot for 40x.
Yeah, I think I've seen the one clip of like all of the chairs shaking and stuff, and it was like, yeah,
Yeah,
that does look like a lot.
it was a lot. But the actual movie was really good.
And a good adaptation of the book too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all of the changes they made from the book, I thought were good changes and stuff too.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you're getting the dimensions a little off. I feel like the handle should be smaller.
I'll just keep watching the stream.
What?
Just keep watching the stream.
Am I behind? No, I'm not. Just make the handle a little smaller. Are you telling me to just shut up?
No. I'm actively working on making the handle smaller, so.
Oh, okay, sorry.
What, a more Penelope story? Yeah, they don't go much into her story at all in the book either.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the way the book ends is basically the families of all the suitors that he kills come to take revenge. Although I am a little bummed that they didn't have Odysseus' parents at all. Because, like, he meets his mom in the underworld and he goes and sees his dad at the very end of the story. I could kind of see why they got cut, but I think it's a little bit of a bummer.
I feel like you need to make the base a little bit more narrow. To give the like the illusion of height a little bit more. You know what I mean? I was about to make a really mean like short joke, but I'm not going to.
But you do have me a little curious.
I was gonna say something about like giving the illusion of height, not that you would know what it'd be like to have like the illusion of height,
But to be tall?
basically.
Well, no, that's just factual.
Yeah.
I just don't know what it's like to be tall.
Yeah. But in my head, it was like came out better, but I lost it because I'm sleepy apparently.
My knees hurt and bending over hurts? I have been complaining about that. I'm Instagram is absolutely convinced that it's my ankles are screwed up, and it is convincing me.
Your feet.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's convincing me that my flat feet have caused a whole host of issues going up the chain. That I'm like, no, that makes a lot of sense. Some kind of pink blob in the middle.
Like the opening of where the straw goes. That was fantastic. Just yes. I also feel like you should be using different shades of pink.
Yeah, no.
You should have all these.
I'm just grabbing the basic colors and then was gonna switch them out.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like you actually got the top of it really well.
Oh, and then I forgot about the music. I'm just zoned in here.
I think you forgot about the music because I'm talking instead.
That's true.
Also, Pagorli has a thingy that I don't understand in the comments. He asked for help.
This is what a ternary looks like in Godot script. Event is on if pressed, else off. Sanity help? Oh, is it an on-off thing? I mean, that makes sense to me. That's better than... That's what made me not like Apple stuff, was when the bool was like yes and no. I'm like, what does that mean? Okay, do I want to add shading? New layer? It's a new sprite. A new layer. So in C# var event is pressed on off, and that feels better to me. Oh, you have to write out the whole thing? But GD script be GD script. Wait, GD script being not game maker script, but Godot, the Godot script or something, right? I mean, that doesn't look too bad to me, but yeah, okay, Godot. I don't know why I was thinking game maker. Also, I should know how to add a layer, and I don't remember.
I feel like it's just generally slightly too wide.
Yeah, well, you're just
I feel
generally...
like it looks... No, I just think it's like...
Yeah,
just a
no,
little
it is. I'm making a
like,
cup that reflects me.
I get why you wanted it to be the full 2 pixels, but I feel like it doesn't need to be.
No,
the full 2
again,
pixels.
I was just blocking it out. I can... okay, how do I do a new layer? Because I would like to put the extra stuff on...
Well, do you want to fix the width first?
No. Because I'm about to... Because I want to pull the thing I put on the middle off of the middle and then change the layer so that I don't lose the thing.
Okay.
Prefer C++, but that's because you don't like Python-like syntax. Been working in C lately. Yeah, no, I feel like C++ is too much for me, so I can't even imagine working in C. New layer. Shift N. Oh, did I do Control N? I did Control N. Okay. Shift N. There we go. Okay, now what I want to do is grab it on this layer. And like an eraser or something, or paint bucket. Okay, wait, let's hide that layer. There we go. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, and I decimated that with the eraser. But can I just paint bucket and remove it? I thought there was a way to do that. And I just don't know. Oh, and now it does it. Wait, it's just paint bucket and right click? Okay, now. There we go. Now that's been removed. Okay, wait, hide that layer. So that I can go here and grab that and then. There we go. Okay, so now if I do that, and I'm on this layer, and I grab this, and say you. There. Better?
Do one, 2 more pixels, or 2 more steps in each. 1 more step in each. Either bring it in by 1 more pixel or make the bottom a little bit more narrow. That's better. That's better. Can you zoom in on the bottom part though? Because I feel like it's uneven.
It was. When I moved it, I didn't move it right, but I erased that to try to fix it.
Okay.
So for a moment, it was uneven.
Okay.
Did you have a replace tool? Oh my goodness. It's the wrong layer anyway. That Stanley is probably a bit much, but. Well, those actually are like.
I feel like
Okay.
the pink of the overall cup needs to be like a little bit brighter, but I think the middle color looks good. Like I feel like it's slightly too muted. That looks good. What are you doing? Oh, okay. I don't know. I think I liked it better when it was just the lines.
Yeah, me too. When I was looking at the image, I realized the like they're very square letters, so I was like, oh, maybe I can do some more kind of square lettering.
I feel like you can make the first letter or the first line though like an actual block just to represent it being an S. But I don't think you should do it for all of them, making them an actual square. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Because when you started to do it, I thought you were just doing it to the one, and I thought that looked good. But then you did it to all of them, and I didn't like it.
Well, and again, this is not supposed to be the brand.
I know, but
It's
I
supposed to
think it would
hint
look
at the
really
brand.
exactly. I think that makes it hint at the brand a little bit better, though, is what I'm saying.
No gnome command. I do not, in fact, have a gnome command. What would you want that to do? Do you want it to pull up the meme? What's the I'm not a gnoblin, I'm not a gnelf, I'm a gnome. You've been gnomed. It's because I'm not even a fan of that meme. I
Are you gonna change the color, the pink that's at the top to the? I actually think it should be the darker one. I know it's not actually, but I think it should be.
Also, it's funny every time you go to say, "Oh, are you gonna change this?" I'm like in the act of changing it,
Oh,
and
sorry.
just because the stream is slightly behind.
Sorry.
No, this is exactly how we are in real life too. My
It really
brain just
is.
moves slightly behind whatever you're saying.
They're telling you to add commands.
I should say the gnome voice. There was oh, I feel like there's a system for doing like the play random sound effects, but I do not have that. Okay, you were saying something about the colors are not good. And yes, it
No, I
does
was
look like
saying
the pink is
the
a bit
color.
bright now.
No, I like the color. Except I want you to change the color with the straw. Like the pink that's by the straw, I think should be the darker pink.
Well, and I haven't gotten to like shading. I was gonna do like some kind of
Okay.
shading, so that's probably one of those. I pick like a shading
Okay.
color.
Okay, that's fine then. Well, okay. And then I was kind of I want to see what you do with shading before I tell you to change the actual cup color because I feel like it's a little bit muted, but I feel like you could change that with shading instead.
Well, see, this is one of those things that I do for shading is where I'm like, oh, let's just take a slightly dark color and then add it to this. But I don't think that's actually like the proper way to do shading. Oh, allowance. But really wants an allowance. That's been a long time since I've done that. Also, it's funny to me that anybody's even here because I'm like, I'm not paying attention to anything. There's no.
Well, I don't know if I can do anything allowance wise with as a mod, anyways. So
Yeah, no, I think that's stream avatars anyway. Although I don't know if I could do like give you like admin on the. Did I do it wrong? It doesn't seem to. Did I not turn on stream avatars? I didn't turn on stream avatars. It's been off the whole time. I just forgot to hit the button. I think I put that in my list of things. The stream checklist does say under stream avatars. Yep. It says start the app. Don't forget to actually start the stream avatars. Professional streamer? If you consider like
I
a
don't know
couple
about
bucks
that.
a month professional, I mean,
If
I guess
that, like
technically
50
I've.
cents.
No, I was looking at the. Uh,
I was teasing.
I was like, it's about $5 a month,
Nice.
which is yeah more than I thought.
I actually made it enough to buy food in June for one meal.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a buck per viewer?
I guess if there's 5 people here. I don't know. I don't have the view stats turned on at all, so I never know how many people are here. And then I'm always consistently surprised when it's like I'm doing like a bunch of nothing today, and there's this many people.
You still haven't added the extra block to what I said you should do.
Nope. I don't remember what you were saying.
I think I just said that for the where it's like the lines in the middle, I was thinking you should make the one an actual square, the one on the far left an actual square.
Oh yeah.
And actually the shading you're adding so far looks good. Some girly pop's totally gonna buy this. You'd be like, I have that Stanley.
Oh wait, shoot.
It looks just like my Stanley. Yes, like that. I like that. Leave it like that. Go back to adding shading. The dogs agree.
Oh,
You'd be good.
that layer should be.
You hear them, they're agreeing.
There we go. Okay, and then back to. Oh no, I didn't add the color. Although, can I grab it? No. That's white. Okay. Yeah, you know how we mentioned, oh, now that the level has been beaten, can go back to the pixel flow addiction?
Yeah.
That
No.
that definitely happened today while I was just waiting for things to load. So,
No, you're playing it with no, but the next level was mine. It was a very hard level. That was supposed to be
oh,
mine.
well, you can get the next one if you want.
Rude.
I just was
I was
waiting for
gonna play
things
that
to
last night,
load
but I was
today.
tired. I was gonna play that one last night too, and I was just sleepy.
Well,
No,
in
it
a
wasn't
very
that I was sleepy.
literal
I mean, you had
sense,
to
you
go
snooze, you
home.
lose.
You had to go home. You had to go home, and I had to send you home, and so I couldn't play it. That was why I didn't play it. I was like, wait a second, that wasn't why I stopped playing it. No, I specifically let you go home, and you go and play that level. That's so rude.
You snooze, you lose.
You mean I let you snooze and I lose? It's more like it.
Okay, I snooze, you lose. There we go.
That's exactly what happened. You just did something, and I don't know what it was, but I don't love it. I feel like you're making it look too boxy. It's a cup, it's not a box. I don't know what you're doing, but it's making it
I'm
look
trying
too
to add
boxy.
some kind of curve with the shading. I don't.
But what's happening is it's becoming a box.
Well, I haven't shaded the bottom.
Oh, okay, that makes it. That's a good point. It's a trust the process. I need to trust the process.
Yes, occasionally you do jump ahead, and I'm like, this isn't the final form.
Sorry. I'm terrible because I don't get mad or you don't do that to me when I'm crocheting something that looks crazy.
I
But then I'm too
I haven't
happy.
been paying attention to you and your crocheting, but plus I
Rude.
that's a process that I think is a little harder to backseat. Uh,
Say hi to Dobby. He's laying on my chest.
Hi, Dobby.
He's looking for you.
Yep,
Wants to know
that's
why you're not
coming.
here.
That's coming through the mic. Completely clear.
That's hilarious.
Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing. Gonna go now. Have a nice stream. Gonna take an hour nap before you play Big Walk, I guess. I will have to ask my friends if they're interested in Big Walk.
Which one is that?
We were looking at it earlier. I was like, I know you don't know the. Oh, I still had it pulled up. It's
I think I
a
had left for a bit because I was watching something late.
cooperative puzzle game. You walk
Okay.
around in the woods until you find these like puzzle houses, and then you solve the puzzle inside.
Gotcha.
And then it's as the other screenshot was indicating, like you tend to have people separated, and then have to communicate.
Interesting.
No, it looked really cool. I'm like,
Is it like a game you can play like from a distance, basically?
yeah.
So like you can have multiple people playing at the from like different locations.
Yeah, no, it's an online game, yeah.
Okay,
And
that's what I was trying to say.
well, it is funny because when you're saying at a distance, that's also like they have walkie-talkies in the game and stuff too, because you can. It's a
Okay.
fairly big world, so you can just wander off into some corner while your friend is wandering off to some other corner. Plus, I think that's also a mechanic too of like somebody standing up on a hill and then the other person is.
So like in theory, this could be a game we play with your friends.
Yes. So I think I
Interesting.
will ask my friends if they're interested because I know they like their multiplayer games, but I think it's so far has been. Oh, because yeah, no, they've been doing Slay the Spire cooperatively recently.
Speaking of your friends,
No, I don't talk to anybody. Nobody. I did mention that I got
no.
a job at least, so I did that.
Okay, but like speaking of your friends, we still have to go to a game night.
Oh, speaking of other people, my mother is calling, so I will be back.
Okay. Am I supposed to entertain everybody? Oh, okay.
All right, I
So
guess
they
you can
can't hear me, but I can hear you.
I'll mute my mic and then.
I'm so confused. You took it off of Be Right Back, Ryan. No. Um, am I supposed to be entertaining everybody? I don't know if I'm supposed to be entertaining you guys. I do not know if he is aware that y'all are not on Be Right Back, and I do not know if I'm supposed to be talking. Hello, world. Lenome will be right back. I is Lenome's girlfriend. Yeah. Anybody else still here? Anybody else? Oh, good, an ad break. Fantastic.
I'm not going to be able to see what's going on the screen anyways during the ad break, so that's great. If y'all want to spam him with things to do when he gets back, I'm going to do that. If anybody else is here, feel free to do the same. We can make him do different things when he gets back. For example, he will have to hydrate and stand, take deep breaths, and what else do we got in here? Does he have push-ups? Yes. Yeah, he has push-ups. Oh, and the ad break starting. That's great. What the fuck is a choir name? I've never known why he has these things. And now I can't even see the screen, so that's great. Yeah. Make him stretch. Definitely don't know if anybody can hear me right now, so that's great. Yeah. Come on, Bobby. Up, up. Hey, pup, pup. Oh, puppy. Why's your breath smell? Are you back? Yeah, so I can't see what's happening on the screen, and you also took it off of the Be Right Back. So I was like trying to entertain people, even though I don't think there was anybody there. So you kind of took it off of the Be Right Back.
Perfect timing, it looks like.
Did you hear me?
I'm back.
Okay, but you also took it off of the Be Right Back right as you left.
Yeah.
Did you hear me? Why'd you do that? I was
You
like,
said you wanted to
entertain
entertain the chat.
I was joking.
I didn't know that.
I was joking. I didn't know what to say, and I was here by myself, and I have no control. So I was just like, but yeah, then it went on bad break. But yeah, so now you have things to do because I decided my form of entertaining people were just to try to get other people to like to spend droplets too. But then I was the only one doing it, so now you have 3 things to do.
Okay.
So
I was kind of
hydrate,
wondering.
breathe,
I was
sleep.
like, you were the person who knew most definitely that I was not around, and then you're the one that told me to do all the things.
Yes. I was, in fact, the person that was telling you to do everything. So do everything.
Okay, okay.
Hey, I redeemed my droplets. I better get what I paid for. Did you stretch?
I haven't done any. Okay, I will do them now.
Let's see what I have to put up with chat. Ridiculous.
I mean, this is. You're volunteering.
I am.
And
This is a
hydrate.
voluntary relationship. Also, I've already had dinner and I kind of want something else, and I'm low key debating on opening that bag of potato chips. I may go eat some potato chips.
That does sound good. Oh, and
I
if I
know,
do a
right?
deep breath now, I am most certainly gonna yawn.
Hmm.
I'll just yawn before I even take any deep breaths.
I mean, that does not count as your deep breaths, just so you know.
No, it doesn't.
It really, really doesn't. The shading's looking good, though.
Thank you. It's not my strong
You're
suit,
welcome. Looks good.
and it's not. I don't
I don't know.
tend
Go
to.
ahead.
I kind of like a flat look for things anyway, but
It looks
I
good.
always want to try it. I'm like, okay, no, we'll give it a go. We'll see if I can do some shading, because it does a lot. Like if you can actually get it to work, it does a lot.
Yeah, no, it looks really good. Although I feel like it's almost too symmetrical. I don't know. I almost want to see it with the black background before I judge it. That's not what I meant. I like it. No, I like it.
I'm debating on whether I want to do more shading with the handle or not.
No, I think it's good the way it is. I think any more shading in the handle would make the handle not stand out as much.
Well,
I think you should leave it as it is.
okay.
Because I feel like with Stanley Cups themselves, the handle is like pretty flat with like the coloring of it. It like if the Stanley itself is like shiny or whatever, or like if the Stanley Cup is like has other images on it, then the handle itself is still just one color. You know what I mean? And I know that's not the same thing as shading, but I feel like it could apply to the shading.
Also, I did
Like
not save that entire time. Whoops.
that was extremely dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad it worked out the way it did, but that was extremely dumb and dangerous.
Yep. Especially because we're hearing a storm outside.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It's not pretty outside. I'm glad that worked out at least. So it's saved now, right?
yes.
Okay. Add it to the water thing. Let's see what it looks like all together.
And I'm always thinking I can crank out like a couple things, and then it ends up being like one thing. But
Yeah, but I feel like this
I
one's
guess,
really good.
well, and it's one of those things too of like I I I think if I want people to buy it because I put effort into a thing, I need to put effort into a thing. Or it's
I agree.
like something that's if it's worth a couple dollars, it feels like it should be,
Effort.
some yeah. Uh-huh.
No, don't make it smaller. Don't make it so small. I think you should move the words around the cup, not the cup small to make it fit the words. Like make the word remind be center at the top more, and then me too on one side, drink on the other side, and then water next to the cup. You see what I'm saying? I don't think you see what I'm saying. Oh, you can't just move the words individually. Dang it.
Well, I think I can grab them and move them individually if that's what you mean, but
Yeah, like moving them around the font, the like thing.
oh, to do the like the circular uh
Like basically making it like you know how in what's it called in word like a word document when the words like wrap around an image, like when you paste an image into a word document and the words are like wrapping around the image like wherever it can fit,
mhm.
like that.
Well, and I could just separate them too.
That's what
Uh
I'm saying, but like make the image bigger so then you can see where the word should be. Make the image bigger first so you can see how you need to separate the words. I feel like it doesn't necessarily need to be centered, like off center to the right, like in the curve of the circle. Maybe bigger still, but yeah, but a little bit bigger. Not too close to this edge because you don't want it to be cut when we cut the circle buttons out. Yeah, like right there. A little bit bigger. Yeah, like that. Yes. And then they remind me to drink water. I almost feel like the cup should be like slightly bigger. And I was saying like the me too should be one line, drink and then water. So remind to be on one line. So it'd be 4 lines total. That's good. Move the cup down a little bit. Sorry, you know what you're doing.
Drink water would be 2 separate lines. You got it right the first time. So it'd be 4 lines total, yeah.
Again, speaking of not saving. Oops. I clicked. I'm clicking it now. I'm doing it now. It's.
Okay. At least we're not at risk of losing the cup this time. Because the cup's the part that you worked the hardest on. The red circle is not going to be like part of the button, right?
No. That was just me double checking
Making
that
sure
this
like
is
size.
fitting
Okay, cool.
inside of
All right, that's
a
what
circle.
I just wanted to make sure. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's all this was just a
Making sure
guideline to make
like,
sure that I had enough space.
all right, perfect. That's what I kind of assumed. I just wanted to make sure I was right.
Yeah.
No, in that case, I think it looks great. No, save it for work. I think you should print at least 2 sheets. I think you should definitely print 2 sheets.
Mhm.
Because I feel like that one is one you could do both at the mall event and also would be a good one at the dragon event. Like I could totally see the like girlies at the dragon event liking that one. So I'd say 2, if not 3 sheets.
Well, there's part of me that wants to do like a unique font too, instead of just this like
Well, yeah, you could
VCR
totally do
font.
that. Like you don't have to call this done.
Mhm.
Like I think the cup is done, but if you want to change up the font, like go for it.
Well, some of it's changing up the. Because I think this would work for kind of anybody who wants to drink water, and it doesn't have to be Stanley Cup related. But I think starting here is a good. I think this is a
Yeah.
good starting point. Oh yeah, and then possibly different colors too.
Yeah, exactly. Because the thing is, I think the whole Stanley Cup thing can be universal. Like, it doesn't have to be like someone who actually has a Stanley. Like, somebody who just wants to drink water can like enjoy it being a Stanley anyways, even if they don't have a Stanley. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think to me Stanley's a little more specific. Like there's a cult of people putting pins on their Stanleys and stuff. Like so for me, I would like a thing that says remind me to drink water, but one that has a Stanley on it would not interest me.
So then do some with Stanleys and then take the handle off. So then and the make it a generic water bottle instead of a Stanley. So print off a couple sheets with Stanleys with a couple different colors of Stanleys and then print off a couple sheets and turn it into a generic water bottle.
Mhm.
Like Onawala, because there's also a cult of Onawala. But the Awala can look more like a generic water bottle.
You see, these are looking more like trash cans to me.
That's because your eye is going straight for the black one or the gray one or the neutral color one, and they have them in so many other colors. But I know your eye is going towards like the
Some of
generic
it's the
color.
shape, though. Some of it's the.
I guess.
Well, because it's the whatever the hinge lid is.
Mhm.
Or that you
I know
could
what kind
like,
of trash, like
yeah, yeah.
receptacle or whatever, like you're thinking of. But like I've never really like. Well, I guess I have seen colorful trash cans because I literally just bought one. But yeah, no, I know what you meant.
Now I'm like,
Trash
oh,
panda
well, yeah. I was gonna say I'll draw a trash can and then put like, it's
or
me.
trash panda. Did you just say it's you?
No, I put that on a button. Put a trash can
Oh
that
my
just
god,
says
yes.
it's me.
Trash. Yes, because people call themselves trash. Okay, I
hmm
get it.
Okay, but it's 8:30 and I'm already tired for some reason. I think I'm kind of ready to call it quits. Oh wait. I did have an idea of something to waste a little time. I did want to play this, so maybe we end it with playing this.
Playing what? Do you need to purchase something to play?
No, it was a completely free game. It was a free
Okay. I
game.
was just checking. I was just checking to see if I was getting some yarn.
Nope. I've been good. I haven't been. Wow, Pagorli's been, or the Pagorli butt has been going ham on that roller coaster. I just looked
Well,
over.
I helped. Teensy bit.
Okay.
I did exactly one extend. Honestly, I'm gonna need you to not buy any games because I really shouldn't be getting any more yarn right now. Like I need to get through some of this yarn.
Mhm.
We don't have the space.
Wait, you sounded like you compiled it down to one box though, right?
It's one box and a laundry basket and my yarn closet and all the yarn that's at your place and the yarn that's in my current office. So, not exactly.
Mhm.
Like yes and no. Because I have a decent amount at your place too. I have yarn everywhere. Oh, speaking of your place, um, random, but since I'm getting rid of the bookshelf this weekend, you can bring over some IKEA shelves.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna start doing that. What game are you playing?
It's a game called On and Off.
Okay.
It looked fairly like plunk, so
Oh, okay.
that's why I was giving it a shot. And because it was also completely free, I was like, oh well, shoot, yeah. I gotta give this a go.
Sounds good.
Okay, you must be the witch who came to purify the forest. I've been waiting for you. On the map, choose a node connected by a line and make your way upward. Yeah, it's always sad when the Pagorli bot's trying to do. The Phil's gone and the Pagorli bot is still trying to go.
Oh, that's funny. Alright, I'm gonna let you play. I'm gonna go eat some potato chips.
That sounds good. I'm hungry.
Hi, sorry. Have fun.
Will do. Have fun eating. Bye.
Bye. I don't know how to hang this up.
There's a
I found it.
red.
No, I
Okay.
was just on a different screen because I was watching the stream.
Ah. Okay. Bye. Have fun with your potato chips. Yes, let's stream this on Discord and confuse my friends as to what in the hell I'm doing. Okay. Great. Deals 2 damage. Damage increases by the amount absorbed. What's that mean exactly? How much does this chain? That is a fun way to start the game, was with a broken build. The enemy is revived in a corrupted form. Oh, okay, so I use a broken build and then I still lose. Wonderful. Okay, defeating enemies earns you gold and card rewards. Choose one of the 3 randomly offered cards. If none appeal to you, click skip below to continue without taking a card. This one's blue. Okay, draw 1 card, apply 1 preserve to the card in the arrow's direction, which is up. At the end of the turn, consumes 1 preserve to prevent the card from disappearing from the grid. Oh! Okay, so these do... creates an orb with a count... Creates an orb with a count equal to the specified value. Each time a card on the grid turns on, the card decreases by 1. The count reaches 0, this card's effect activates. So after 6 castings, deals 4 damage 5 times. What are these numbers? It's not a rarity thing, is it? Or is that a cast? Like... At the end of the turn, consumes 1 preserve to prevent the card from disappearing from the grid. Oh, that's again, you're just highlighting that. You can deal 5 damage, grant 1 preserve to the card in the arrow direction, which allows it to continue to chain. This one's blue. We're gonna just do that. Yeah, these are the, like, wordy cards. This time you'll fight for yourself, which, let me start with the basic cards. The number at the top left of the card is the mana required to play it. Okay. First, place this defense card on the glowing tile. Place cards immediately turn on and activate their effects. A card's arrow shows the direction the magic travels. Place this attack card on the glowing tile to the left to send magic into the defense card. When an on card receives magic, it turns off, and its effect does not activate. Okay. So it's flipping between on and off. That's why the whole on and off thing there. And that's your cooldown. This time send magic from the opposite side into the defense card that is off. When an off card receives magic, it turns on again and activates its effects once more. This is the heart of chaining. The icon below an enemy shows its next action. When an attack is coming, use defense cards to block the damage. So I want to chain into this and chain into that, which then chains into those. Which then should give me a good amount of block. Yeah, 15 block when it needed 5. Deals 4 damage each time this card turns on. Damage increases by 2 for the rest of this combat. Well, I think I just want to trigger the fireball though, right? We'll just do that and trigger the fireball there too. Used all your mana, you cannot place any more cards. This turn, suppress end turn. When you end your turn, you can choose which cards remain on the grid. Preserved cards stay on the grid next turn and become a starting point for chains. You can preserve up to 3 cards. Okay. Interesting. Let's just do these. Let's just try that. I don't know if that's a good idea. Do I have... Okay, that. Does it not travel into that? Okay, well, go up into the meteor shower, which... Do you not... Each time the card turns on... Not turn it on? Do that. 1 HP. Rude. Something to do up and down. They're all going to the right. It doesn't really help me out. Unless you turn on, and then you... I guess I just get a bunch of block. I don't have any mana anyway. Okay, I still want this. These I don't care about as much. We're gonna keep these. Oh, you have block. Okay, so you're still blocking. I don't have an up arrow, do I? But I have that to hit the meteor shower? This card is on. Defense cards and the 8 surrounding tiles have 3 more block. Gain 1 mana, draw 1 cards. Apply 1 preserve to the card in the arrow's direction. Okay, so that's allows you to keep it on the grid. I don't think I care as much. It seems like a good defense card if I can get stuff around it. During rest, choose either heal or reinforce. Heal restores 30% of your max HP. Reinforce lets you add 1 arrow in any direction to a card. Current HP, I have not been hit at all. So reinforce. And that's the special card I added. So we're gonna just do that. Yeah, okay, so that adds directions. Which is an interesting way to... Okay, at the shop you can use gold earned from battle rewards to buy cards. You can also pay gold to remove unremoved cards from your deck. Did I have... That's a lot of basic stuff. Well, this card is on. Defense cards on the 8 surrounding tiles have 3 more block, which I had one of those already, so... Defense cards, which is... Anything that causes you to gain block, or does it say specifically? Let's see, do I have enough for those? So we'll just go defense heavy. After devouring, Devour sends the card in the arrow direction to the graveyard. Damage gained through the Devour is lost when this card leaves the grid. After devouring to get some damage, damage increases by 8 for each devoured card. It just discards it though, right? It doesn't seem too bad, but... I guess it's one of those we'll try it just to try it. Because it's not destroying the card, it's just discarding it. Found it. That's the enemy that ran away earlier. It's still in its corrupted form. I'll place the double arrow first to create an opening. This time use your skills to fight back. Skills do not consume mana. But each skill goes on cooldown for a set number of turns after use. First select off and click the glowing double arrow. You can deliberately turn on... Oh, no. You can deliberately turn an on card off. The card is now off. When it receives magic, it can turn on again and activate its effect one more time. Now choose any card from your hand and place it on an empty tile. Now select Recall and click the card you just placed to return it to your hand. The Recall card costs 1 less for the rest of this turn. Finally, select the upper arrow under the add arrow and then click the double arrow I placed. The skill on the left. Add. And then the up arrow, and then the card you want to add it to. Okay. The added arrow expands the card's chain reach while it remains at the grid. Now use all 3 skills to defeat the enemy. Okay, but I also need... And then the 8 surrounding cards, of which I just placed it so that they're not surrounding, but that's okay. Your intent is 10 block, meaning I don't really need to block right now, but... Oh, and then because I have to... Because I am discarding stuff. I did that out of order, didn't I? Well, I can still do that, which does that, which does that. Interesting. I like the double arrow because I put a lot of stuff into it. I like the frost, and we'll do the block simply because it's close. Okay, let's do that. Okay, you're gonna block for 15. I really don't need to be worrying about, like, trying to do that. And I only have 1 mana left. It's really not what I should have done. Okay, yeah. Out of mana. So I lied. Do I want to keep the defense? They're just shielding, so... Yeah, each time this card does damage, which I may or may not be turning on its effect much, I don't know. You know what? No. You're... Okay, just these. After 6 casting, create an orb with a count equal to the specified value. Each time a card on the grid turns on, the count decreases by 1. Okay, so after you play 6 cards, basically. Oh, and then that I can turn off an on card. Actually, wait, let's do... this, I guess? I don't know. Three times 2 damage. I have a ton of health. I think I'll be completely fine. Although, there is a lot of damage coming at me, but... Okay, let's just attack a bunch. This is the time I need to be shielding. You're gonna go that way? No, okay, that just wanted to... Okay, I did just need to attack him. Now venture deep into the forest and purify the animals that have turned ferocious. The fate of the forest rests in your hands. Okay, there's cards that help you draw from your deck. Cards that help you gain mana. Casting related cards, random. Which lets me play more, I guess. Casting related ones for the... every time something triggers, I think. Let's do this one. It's the one that confuses me the most and interests me the least, so... That was cool. Also, just fast enough that I didn't really... Man, the pixel sizes are all over the place. An interesting idea, but boy. Deals 2 damage. Damage increases by the amount absorbed. Absorb is the... Observe the attack value of the card in the arrow's direction. Attacks triggered by the casting and attack into the absorbed cannot be absorbed. I don't... After 5 casting, deals 4 damage 3 times. Okay, so I can get things to trigger a whole bunch. But then I do this one last one. And those trigger. Yay! Trigger a casting card for the first time. Okay, so I guess I wasn't triggering that other casting card. Okay, it's the ones that you have. Okay, so let's turn that off, which will turn... And then I can do that, which will... Aha. Okay, preserve seemed to be kind of uninteresting to me. But maybe that's exactly why I should take it, is because I don't fully understand it. To prevent it from disappearing from the grid. We'll do some card draw, sure. What is this then? Blue mana corpuscles with light between the cracks in the rock. As you approach, the mana within your body responds to its waves. Pay a bunch of gold and increase max mana. Lose health and increase max mana. Sure. Cold crystal. The cold crystal you forcibly absorb transforms into turbulent mana within your body. Oh, that was max health. I did not fully read that. 12 damage and draw a card. 6 blocks, deals 4 damage 2 times. Got a Phantom Sword card to your hand, which deals 3 damage and vanishes upon returning to the graveyard. But this will help with like castings and stuff, right? Because it's another card with 0 mana, so I could just put a whole bunch of those on the board, I think. Deals 8 damage each time this card turns on. Its damage. Okay. I kind of like this. And then we'll just save my money for something else. Morning. Hello. I did some pixel art today, and then I'm just playing this game because it feels a little bit... It's definitely different than what I've got going with my game, but it was just grid-based roguelike that has chaining effects and stuff, so figured I'd give it a shot. Especially because it's free! It was like, I don't know why this is free, but it's fully free. Okay, so it's absorbing damage. I just like starting with that and this. I'm still not fully getting the hang of it, so. Likes the chaining effect? No, I think it's really interesting. Yeah, I think the turning a card on and off is an interesting way to keep it from... It's an interesting way to do a cooldown effect. So you basically want a whole bunch of your cards off, and then you turn them all on all at once. Do I need to block? Enemy intent is a beneficial buff. So no, we're gonna just attack you as much as I can. And then casting was the... However many times a card flips, right? Each time a card on the grid turns on. Yeah, okay, so the more you combo, the better that is. Okay. I want to try that just to see. Let's see, can I can do that, which will chain that up into that. Might as well, I guess. I still have some mana to be able to do that. Which then lets me do that. Maybe I should have shot one of these down here, but that's okay. Okay, and I have no block, but it doesn't matter because I really just needed to attack a bunch. And then how much preserve does this have? Yeah, okay, so you're already preserved is basically what that's saying. So let's just preserve that. Okay, each time the card turns on, the damage increases by 2 for the rest of combat. Let's try to keep you. I think the rest of these I can chuck. Put a Phantom Sword card to your hand. Oh, wait. You're the one that has casting, so anything that has casting, I want to try to put those on the board first, so that, like, here. Does this actually have a number on it for... Are you saying I need to flip 5 cards for this effect to happen? Is that what that's saying? Which then that makes it a lot harder to do, because I'm like, wait a second, oh. That might be what that's saying, is you need to flip not just 5 cards in general, but 5 cards in a turn. So... Boy, am I glad I have Saribot. This looks like it's a legendary based on the colors. Deals 8 damage. Toggle the state of all cards within 3 tiles of the arrow direction. Wild. Sure. I don't know how I'm gonna use that well, but... Oh, I just did an elite fight. That was a hard fight? Interesting. I guess I killed it before it could buff itself too much. Okay, yeah, you're buffing yourself, so... can I have my good cards? These are all basic. Okay, well, I guess not. Do I want to keep the Whirling Flame? Not really, I don't think. At least not where it's at. Meaning I don't really want that. And I don't need to block, I just need to attack as much as possible. Which is not really happening. Maybe we keep this Fireball? Yeah, because the block is going to go away too. Okay, so can I turn you off and then chain up into this just to do a little more attack damage? Because the blocking is not really necessary. Okay, and I don't need to add, I just needed to turn this on, but that has a cooldown. Well, let's just do... I guess it's true. It feels like I'm adding block, but I'm also triggering these, so I am still attacking. This is just not happening. Why did I get an extra magic barrier there? I don't entirely know how that happened. Okay, yeah, and everybody's just gonna eat my chain there. Shoot. Okay, you're already preserved because of the chill. I don't need you to be preserved. Okay, and the rest of these, yeah, no, I don't need the rest of these. This just lets me put a whole bunch of phantom. Yeah, because these will let me trigger. Oh, okay, these are just. Oh, this absorption. That was the other one that was really good. And then oh shoot. You're on the wrong side of the absorption? No, I just need you to get hit by the thing though, right? Oh, and this is just you drop it on here and do 3 damage. Okay. 25 damage? Well, we'll just kill you before that happens. No, I doubt that. A mana disturbance. Okay, I guess I can't do that. Oh, and there's my other absorption. Okay, so I do that. This is just making it so I can't place things there, right? Okay, well then trigger those. Okay, apparently you did your beneficial buff that... Yeah, I was gonna say, that's literally just 3 damage. And 3 damage. As long as I have the space for it. Wait, retrieve a card from the grid and it reduces cost by 1. You cost 1. There's no way I can trigger more damage, can I? No, I can turn this. Wait. I can turn this because it's 18. Wait a second. I could do off, and then I could do recall on one of these that has the 0. Or yeah, reduce it. Okay, yeah, and I don't need to add an arrow, but this should just do. Yeah, enough damage so that I don't take damage. I just need to attack enough that I don't take damage. This is really interesting. I just need to attack enough so that I don't take damage. More attack. And now an easy fight. That was an elite fight. That was a hard fight. Now let's do an easy fight. It's adorable. Oh, you're just gonna block. Okay. See, because the way that it makes it sound a little more like... each time this turns on. So yeah, that's the one I want to preserve. And I don't need to... Oh, this is where my... Okay, so this is where the things are. I was kind of wondering if it had a spot that said as to whether things were going to turn on or off. And then do I want to try to turn this off and then turn it on via something like this to do some damage like that? Well, and this is... Oh, this is only doing 10 damage after the castings. Okay, so that's also... Shoot. You don't have it down. So you're just gonna flip things that don't really care about being flipped. Yeah, it's not really that big of a deal that you're blocking a bunch, but... Okay, no, the castings are going down, so that will... This will flip. Ooh. This is not a good spot. Like, I kind of did everything in the wrong spots, but that's okay. Oh, I don't have anything that goes up. Shoot. Except for this magic barrier. So can I... 1 damage? Okay, well this should be enough to kill you. That what? Oh, these are doing the castings. This is damage. That was my one... Okay, wait, I can do a fireball there, I can do an absorption there, which should toggle that, which is not gonna be enough to hit this. Wait, phantom magic gives me the phantom swords. Okay, it gave me enough damage. Just to gain 20 block. That seems pretty good, but I kind of like these castings. Okay, and then I haven't lost any health because I've been attacking enough. Yeah, okay, that's always the thing, is that... There's like a single spot where you can get it to... Okay. I think I'll fight this boss, and then I think I will call it quits. Oh, and then add an arrow. There was... Oh, but add an arrow to this, that sounds crazy. Like if I put that in the middle and then have it toggle everything. If I can't get it in the middle. Yeah, draw me some cards, I guess. And then I want to... Oh, mana contaminant. It's not that bad. It just places 3 random. At least it's a... I don't think it's been that awful, but... Okay, yeah, this is the one that I... Oh, shoot, and I already used the chill there. Oh, and you're not being... Yeah, okay, I need the whirling flame to be triggered so that its damage increases. You drew me some cards, which is nice. I think I just want to trigger the whirling flame as much as I can. Shoot, this doesn't have arrows to trigger that though. And I don't need a block. You're not doing actual damage. Well, let's just do that, I guess. And yeah, I don't have any mana. That's not a great start for the boss here. I like those. The rest of them are... Oh. If the card is not turned off. Oh boy, okay, so I have to turn these on. You will hit this and that if you're there. But then I also needed to not flip again. No, it's too far. Okay, but you can hit those two. Okay, and that's kind of what I was wondering, is if it would just turn off. Oh, I was gonna put you in the middle, though. That's okay, whatever. Okay, I think I wanted these to be triggered repeatedly. And I think like that. Oh, and then you're doing 15 damage and 20 block. 15 damage is not great, but it's not like awful. Okay, I can turn a card off. I can recall somebody. You're the cheapest. Although you were just placed. I can recall. Oh, I didn't turn that off. Meaning it's gonna add a couple of disturbance cards. Oh, and I could have added an arrow or something to this. But that only lasts for... How long does that last for? Shoot, yeah, okay. So if I turn this off, and I recall one of the cards, I don't have anything. Keep me off. Can I recall this? No, okay. I had to check. I'd love to trigger this stuff again. But I don't have enough to do that. I'll take the 15 damage. Almost got all the way through the... Wait, why does it say I'm still on Discord? Oh, because I went on my friend's Discord. I forgot that I was still streaming there. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna... The foresight? Okay, but I think these... Wow, and then I immediately drew the disturbances? Okay. Well, I guess this will gain me some block. Deals 16 damage. Well, I kind of like the idea of that. Uses up 3 of my mana. Okay, but I do a block into this, which should start triggering some of that. I feel like I should be blocking right now, not just attacking, but also that's not the build that I made. Oh, you're not triggering anybody. Well, no, you could trigger this, which will trigger those, which will do 20 plus 10. Just not going to trigger those, but it will. I'm not going to full heal when I go to the next fight, though, am I? That's the other issue. I'm like, if I could just continue to do damage. 16 damage, you're gonna do 12. If I do this, that's 16 plus 4, so then you're dead. Yeah, okay, I can get enough attack in that I... excuse me! A second phase? I was ready to call it quits and go to bed. If you do not deactivate this card... Okay, it's the same thing, but it's a different... Why has it got a different symbol? Unless it's the same symbol and I just forgot. If you do not deactivate this card, 2 contamination cards are added. Oh, at the end of the turn, this card deals 2 damage to you and disappears. Okay. But did it say deactivate on the last one? I thought it said it was turned on. If you turn on the card, this says deactivate instead. Well, okay, I think I'm just gonna use... I'm just gonna do a pretty basic boring turn of... Make sure these are all turned off. And then figure out how I want to chain everything after that. Sure, we'll add a phantom sword. Okay, now that those are turned off, I can try to add a little bit of block or something. You're supposed to stay off. Whoops, okay, okay, well, I can do that to keep you off. Is that what I meant by deactivate? I can do that, which, yeah, I was gonna say, should not train into that. And then do a 3 damage just because I can. Oh, which didn't even get through the block. Unless I do an off and a recall and then trigger. Okay, so if I do an off on you, I don't need to get through the block. No. Let's not waste a turn. Okay, I'm fully blocking. Did I want to save anything? I don't think none of these are worth saving. Okay, let's do you. I think I kind of want to preserve you. It's just basic fireballs? Why am I getting all my boring cards now that I'm on the boss here? That's at least a little damage. Let's try to get in some block. Did the multi-shot trigger at all? 2, and then I flip these 2, and I also do a little bit of damage. I didn't block anything at all. Not a bad turn for damage, but I didn't block jack diddly. I didn't have much to block with, though. Yeah, and I preserved this that I wanted to keep. We'll keep that too. The multi-shots are nice because then it keeps the thing there. Okay, this looks like it might be a little more crazy of a turn. If that's triggering those, and this triggering some other stuff. Oh, and then, yeah, Whirling Flame does some damage. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so then I triggered that, which flipped them and gave me an ability to do some more. Expand the grid. Actually, no, I think I'm doing okay grid size wise. Gold lets me buy. I just kind of want to add a card. Ooh, especially when it's interesting stuff. Each time a card is drawn by a draw effect, toggle this card's state. Did I have a lot of draw effects? I think I have the one. The one Foresight. After 6 casting, wait. Devours the card in the arrow direction, deals 20 damage for each card devoured. Sends the card in the arrow direction to the graveyard. Is that gonna eat all my basic cards, or is that... Oh, that's the... Okay, you just get all of it. Okay, I cleared Act 1. I think I'm gonna call it quits. How many acts are there? And then, okay, I need to save. Oh, and then card collection. Is this a... This is just all the cards that are in the game, or this is the cards that I've unlocked? I mean, it's a free game, I would assume. You can't flip the cards? That would make sense, but it also looks like a thing you could maybe do. Oh, Final Curtain, Act 3. Okay. So that says it's 3x. Clear the game without... Oh, without using a skill. Interesting. That was really neat. Yeah, and then ads. Except nobody's here, right? At least nobody said anything, and it's late. And I always keep the stream up too long so that if I go to raid with it, yeah, okay, there's nobody here. Yeah, I don't need to look through who all is streaming. Okay, but I guess I will not be back tomorrow because I'm doing something. Oh, I'm doing something on Saturday. So yeah, I'm not gonna be back tomorrow. But at least I got some pixel art done today, I suppose. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the ad break. Yeah, I added one thing. Okay. Oh, and I'm still on the friend Discord. So we can do that. And then go to bed. I know ads are happening, but nobody's here anyway. And like I said, I don't think I will be back tomorrow because... And then Monday? I don't know. This whole month is going to be kind of iffy in terms of streams just because of... Yeah, this whole month is going to be kind of iffy with streams just because of moving and packing. Okay, but nobody's here anyway. Goodbye, good night, good luck. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun sleeping. Bye.